It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. It started to rain here in the kitchen, but hey ho, on we go. Today it's time for more Oktoberfest beer. We've got on my left, your right, a Hofbra Oktoberfest Bier from Hofbräu, Munich. It's coming in at 6.3% ABV in a 500 milliliter bottle. The beers have been out the fridge. You can see the condensation starting to form on the glass bottle. They've been out the fridge about 15 minutes. The reason I do that is to warm up those malts a little bit, just to extract even more of the flavour. I like my beer cool, but not overly cold. And on my right, your left, is Hacker-Pschorr Oktoberfest Bier. 6% ABV, 500 milliliter dark brown bottle with a swing top cap. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? I do like that swing top cap. Let's crack it open, shall we? Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. So this is a bit of a versus battle. This is a bit of a what's better. I like to put beers up against each other these days. And what better in September than to be putting up two Oktoberfest beers side by side. Let the battle begin. So we've got a 3-finger white head. So the ivory coloured head. Let's bring the beer around to the camera and have a look at it. There we go. Amber in colour. Quite clear to look at. Let's open the Hofbra. There's the bottle cap. Bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Yep, another light looking beer. And look at that. Look at the bottom of the glass. There's a little miniature tornado there. Did you see that? Wow. That head really, I mean, I think there's a bit of etching in the bottom of this Hofmeister glass. It's quite light to look at. Raging carbonation, the head doesn't want to dissipate. It's about 3-finger white head on this one. Let's keep it in hand then. One sec. 6.3, let's put it down a moment. And let's go with the 6% ABV beer. This beer is a little bit more calm. And of course it's 6% ABV, so that's the sensible thing to do. Give this a little sip first and let that one settle down. The beers were kindly sent to us from our channel sponsor, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store with a fantastic range of beer from all around the world. If you've travelled, if you've worked away, and you want to try that fantastic beer that you tried and drank whilst working away or being on holiday, then the best place to find it in the UK would be beersofeurope.co.uk. There's a link in the description box of the video for their lovely website. Golden amber colour, good carbonation, 2-finger white head. Let's get the aroma. Oh, yeah. There's nothing quite like Oktoberfest beer. It's one of my favourite times of the year. Just had a really boiling hot summer here in the UK. Literally hasn't rained since March. We've got some nice rain now for just to water the garden a little bit, but I enjoy the summer, I really do. I enjoy the seasons, I enjoy the change of seasons. I'm enjoying the start of September, the slightly darker nights, slightly more kind of moody atmosphere, bit of rain out there. And then of course Oktoberfest. This smells fantastic. The mouthfeel, the aroma, I'm talking about the mouthfeel because it's 6% ABV, you know you're going to get the mouthfeel, but the aroma is just, you're almost getting the aroma of the mouthfeel. It's really hoppy, really kind of stinging nettle hoppy, this one. A little bit of lemon. Lovely biscuits, rich tea biscuits. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Stoner Crows. I just love it. I just love it. Oh, it's just nectar. Unfortunately, Foster's stole the naming at the advertisement for amber nectar, didn't they? It was a really good kind of, it should have been used for Oktoberfest beer. Amber nectar. So why is it so good? It's such a smooth, drinkable lager. The carbonation is slowly being pushed around the, I'm not sure if I can say the same for the Hofbra, but that looks like it's settling down now. But the carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. It's just the mouthfeel for me. It's that elevation from like a 5% lager to a 6% lager makes all the difference. You probably have to drink less of it, because I think I've done it. I've drank 4 Oktoberfest beers and I went to bed. You know, it's that sort of beer, like, you know, but it's full, it's wholesome. It's wholesome. It conforms to the Hacker-Pschorr, the German purity law, which means it's hops, water, malt and yeast. That's all they can use to legally call it beer in Bavaria. Absolutely brilliant. But then it's just them wonderful flavours, the biscuit malt that comes through, that stinging nettle hop on the back end, but it's the mouthfeel. It's that slightly creamy, rich, reassuring, full-bodied mouthfeel that really does it for me. If you watch my very early Oktoberfest videos from, say, 2012, I didn't understand the beer style back then. I was like, oh, yeah, it's all right, yeah, it's okay, nothing special. Fast forward 13 years reviewing Oktoberfest beers and I get it. I get it. It's fantastic. But how does it compare against the Hofbra? There's room now to get the rest of the beer in the glass, I think. Yes, there is. It's, what would I call that? An ice cream sort of head there going on. Good carbonation. Amber coloured beer in the glass, quite clear to look at. Let's get the aroma. Ooh, this one is a little bit more hoppy. This one is a little bit more kind of stinging nettle. Sort of kind of organic, slightly herby earthy, spicy hops in the aroma of this one, but definitely stinging nettle. Oh, it smells great. Because the malt's there as well. You know the malt's there because it's 6.3% ABV and you're getting the aroma of biscuits. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, now then, that is probably, I think the reason why you don't see 7% ABV Oktoberfest beers is because it starts to then turn into sort of kind of barley wine territory. I think 6.3% ABV is probably the limit. Do you know when your car's hitting the rev limiter and it's bouncing in the red? Don't do that. Unless, I don't know. Yeah, don't do that. It's on the limiter. It's on the limiter. It's kind of like, bah, 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 bah. It's kind of like, it. You know, you don't want to take it any further. The steering wheel's rattling. The petrol gauge is going down faster than the accelerator's going up. At least in my Fiat diesel anyway. Blimey, if I put my foot down in that, I lose so much diesel. I think it just shoots out the exhaust. But we're on the limit here. We're on the limit of really kind of excellent Oktoberfest beer, but any more would be too much. It's kind of like almost perfect, actually. It's almost a perfect Oktoberfest beer. My Fiat just got through another MOT, by the way. I'm extremely pleased about it. It went through, first time, no advisories. My orange Fiat. Brilliant car. The best car I've ever had. Anyway, back to the beer. Yeah, it's very much on the limit. It's very much on the limit. I think what I need to do is put the two beers side by side. The Hofbra is definitely hoppier. It's definitely kind of leaning towards the hops more than the malt. It does a very good job. I think the reason why they've elevated it with the hops is to get over that sort of kind of 6.3% ABV. Hacker-Pschorr Hofbra. It looks like I've drunk more of the Hacker-Pschorr, which again, I mean, naturally that sort of almost gives the game away, doesn't it? Very, very good. The Hacker-Pschorr is very, very good beer. If you're into a more of a well-rounded, slightly more balanced beer, I'd say go for the Hacker-Pschorr. It's really nicely balanced between the hops and the malt. You get some sweetness, you get some bitterness. It's nicely balanced. If you're more of a hop head, then choose the Hofbräu. It's slightly more hoppier. More than slightly. More stinging nettle, less malt. More leaning a little bit towards the hops in the beer. Both excellent, excellent beers. I rate the Hacker-Pschorr Oktoberfest beer. Ignore previous ratings because I'm doing it on this year's batch. The batches, I'm sure they change slightly every year. I like it enough to give it a 9 out of 10 for the Hacker-Pschorr. The Hofbra, I'm going to give it 8. I'm going to give an 8 out of 10 for the Hofbra. I prefer that balance. I prefer that kind of malt balance with the Hacker-Pschorr. My personal opinion. Yours might be slightly different. Comment in the comments box down below. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.